Sure.
Hi. Little intense day today. How do you want some of that, obviously, but how do you get them to dial that back and maybe not be at each other's throats that bad?
There's a uniqueness to it. I think it starts with the respect that they have for one another. And I think that's where sometimes in the heat of the battle and the heat of things, and it's the 4th, 5th day of camp, I think sometimes the emotions start to run. And if we're going to be a mature team and not be a cheap team and not be an undisciplined team, when those things start to happen, we got to find a way, whether it's I lose my mind and my brother grabs me and helps me back. So we just got to recognize and learn from some of these things that happen out here that happened last year in spring ball, just because we were trying to find out who guys were to the next step and saying that's not how you develop better football players and better football team.
First 2 days, it seemed like the offense was really pushing it downfield, really testing the defense, but the last 2 days it feels like the defense responded and have been better in coverage or in better position. Do you like the response from them?
Yeah, I think it's kind of unique. It's going to go both ways usually. Defense comes out and in some ways has a better team period. Usually the next day it kind of flips the other way. And it's just, that's where you see that it's about focus, it's about energy, it's about emotion. And if a guy loses or a side of the ball doesn't do as well one day, they come back the next day because they're a little more focused, they got a little more intensity. And I think that's what you're trying to find, that balance and say, hey, how do we channel that and come out every day with that kind of focus and that kind of energy and get better?
Des Ritter has been flipping them back and forth, him and Hayden with the 1s and 2s. How much benefit do you get from a day where he's like today, he's with the 1s, had some good things, had some bad things, but now you've got it on tape where you can take him and say,
that's what it comes down to. Who's going to learn from their mistakes? Who's going to continue to get themselves better? Who's going to take good, tough, hard coaching, in a way to get better? And I think that's where you're seeing some of the maturity things. And whether Hayden's been, starter for 2 years, has a lot more experience, it's still going to come down to, hey, over these next 2.5 weeks, who do you see that's progressing and not making the same mistakes over and over? So that not just us, but their teammates and everybody believe in what they're doing and will follow the guy that's got to be the leader.
Secondary is really young, and where it's not young, it's inexperienced. Are you happy with what you're seeing progress-wise from Derek Forrest and Kobe Bryant and Javon Hall?
I think we got the makings of what we're looking for. Now we got to continue to challenge ourselves, work together. It's always going to be an ability to handle, those tough, hard situations. If you're a corner, can you handle it if you get beat on the ball? Do you lose your mind? Where does your maturity come in? How do you refocus yourself? Because that's a tough situation for any corner, but more so for young guys. And as an energy the game happens. So we're going to keep challenging them, keep trying them, put them inside the stadium here soon to see how they react and respond in those situations.
Last one, how far away do you think you are from the O-line puzzle coming together? Because there's still moving parts. And
It is. The hard part for that is you had some guys kind of go down, by the end of practice a lot of times, where the guys cramp up, we miss a guy, so we got to start shuffling around. Trout, was a little sick today and missed a bunch of things, so it's hard to kind of settle in on those pieces. So we got to do a really good job at figuring out what that is, and making sure we can get some of these guys, I'm not saying healthy, but the ability to play through so they can learn to finish and play together.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Sure.